Your mental health and your finances are deeply interconnected in ways that might surprise you. Often, people separate these two areas of their lives, thinking money is purely numbers and mental health is just about emotions. But in reality, how you think and feel can directly impact how you earn, save, and spend money, and vice versa. Let's dive deeper into this relationship and understand how taking care of your mental health can also lead to healthier finances. When you're dealing with poor mental health, whether it's stress, anxiety, or depression, your ability to make sound financial decisions diminishes. Imagine having a terrible day at work, feeling overwhelmed, and then coming home to see an ad for something you don't need but makes you feel better in the moment. That impulsive purchase, while soothing in the short term, might add to your debt or derail your budget in the long term. Stress triggers emotional spending, where the brain craves instant gratification to offset the negative feelings, leaving your bank account in worse shape. Chronic stress can also lower your productivity, which might affect your income. Whether you're working a job or running a business, prolonged stress makes it harder to focus, solve problems, and meet goals. You might miss deadlines or avoid seeking new opportunities simply because you feel too drained. The result: missed chances to earn more or progress in your career. On the flip side, financial struggles can take a toll on your mental health. Worrying about paying bills, tackling debt, or dealing with unexpected expenses creates a cycle of anxiety. For some, financial insecurity leads to sleepless nights, strained relationships, and even physical symptoms like headaches or stomachaches. This constant pressure can make it feel impossible to step back, reassess, and create a financial plan, so you end up stuck in the same cycle. Another way your mental health impacts your finances is through your ability to set and stick to goals. When your mental health is off balance, it's easy to procrastinate or avoid tasks altogether. Maybe you've planned to create a budget or start investing, but the thought of diving into your finances feels overwhelming, so you keep putting it off. Over time, this avoidance can lead to missed opportunities to build wealth. Even your perception of money is shaped by your mental state. People dealing with low self-esteem or feelings of inadequacy might overspend to keep up with the Joneses or prove their worth to others. On the other hand, fear-based mentalities can lead to hoarding money, being overly frugal, and missing out on opportunities to invest or enjoy life. Your mindset around money plays a huge role in whether you grow wealth or stay stuck. Now, let's talk about how improving your mental health can transform your finances. First, when your mind is clear and calm, you're better equipped to make rational decisions. Instead of buying something because it feels good in the moment, you can step back and ask yourself, does this align with my goals? A healthier mental state enables you to evaluate your priorities and stick to your financial plans. Taking care of your mental health can also increase your earning potential. When you're mentally sharp, you're more productive, creative, and confident at work or in your business. You'll take on challenges, negotiate better salaries, and pursue opportunities you might otherwise shy away from. Your mental well-being directly impacts how you show up in the world and how much you can earn. One often overlooked connection is how mental health influences financial habits like planning and saving. When you're in a good mental space, you're more likely to think about your future and take steps to secure it. You might start an emergency fund, contribute to retirement accounts, or build multiple streams of income. Good mental health fosters a proactive rather than reactive approach to money. It's also important to recognize that mental health is not something you can fix overnight. It requires consistent effort. Similarly, building financial health is a long-term game. The key is to align the two. As you work on improving your mental well-being, you'll find it easier to take control of your finances. This might look like seeking therapy or counseling, practicing mindfulness, or simply setting aside time to reflect on your money mindset. So how do you start improving both? Begin by identifying what triggers stress or anxiety about money. Is it debt? Is it an unpredictable income? By pinpointing the source, you can create a step-by-step plan to tackle it. Next, make self-care a priority. That doesn't mean spending money you don't have on spa days. It means giving yourself permission to rest, setting boundaries, and taking care of your physical health, which is closely tied to mental health. Surround yourself with supportive people. Whether it's a financial advisor, a therapist, or friends who encourage your goals, having the right network can make a huge difference. Sometimes just talking about your financial fears with someone you trust can help you see solutions you hadn't considered. Another practical tip is to automate your finances. When your bills, savings, and investments are automated, it reduces the mental load of remembering deadlines and removes the temptation to spend impulsively. Automation creates a sense of control, which can improve both your financial and mental health. When your mental health suffers, it doesn't just affect your ability to make good financial choices, it can also diminish your energy and motivation to take care of your financial responsibilities. For example, when you're feeling down or overwhelmed, even simple tasks like reviewing your bank account or paying bills can feel insurmountable. This avoidance creates a snowball effect. Missed payments lead to late fees, which lead to higher debt, and the cycle continues, amplifying stress and anxiety. The key is recognizing this pattern and breaking it early by addressing the root cause, your mental state. Another area to consider is how mental health influences risk tolerance. When you're feeling mentally unsteady, you're more likely to take either excessive financial risks or avoid risks altogether. On one hand, someone struggling with poor mental health might gamble their savings on high-risk investments, hoping for a quick solution to their financial struggles. On the other hand, someone else might feel so paralyzed by fear that they refuse to invest at all, leaving their money stagnant. Both extremes can be financially damaging. When your mental health is balanced, you're better equipped to assess risks and make thoughtful, strategic decisions. Let's also talk about self-worth and how it impacts your financial trajectory. Many people tie their self-esteem to their income or financial success. If you believe your worth is solely tied to how much money you make, you might constantly overwork yourself to chase validation. This leads to burnout, which negatively affects your mental health and eventually your earning potential. On the flip side, if you struggle with low self-esteem, you might undercharge for your services, settle for jobs that don't pay what you're worth, or avoid negotiating altogether. Building confidence in your value as a person, separate from your financial achievements, can help you make better choices for your mental and financial health. Your habits also play a huge role in this equation. Poor mental health often leads to habits that drain your finances. For instance, someone dealing with stress might develop a habit of daily takeout or retail therapy as a coping mechanism. Over time, these small expenses add up and prevent financial growth. On the other hand, cultivating habits like mindfulness, exercise, and gratitude can improve mental health, which naturally leads to better financial decisions. Let's touch on how relationships factor into this dynamic. Toxic relationships, whether with family, friends, or a partner, can drain both your mental health and your wallet. For example, if you're constantly lending money to someone who never pays it back or staying in a relationship where financial abuse occurs, it creates a cycle of stress and financial instability. Protecting your mental health often means setting boundaries in relationships, which can also protect your financial future. Additionally, many people don't realize how much their mental health affects their ability to learn and grow financially. If you're stuck in a negative mental space, you're less likely to seek out financial education or take the steps needed to improve your money skills. A healthy mindset, on the other hand, fosters curiosity and a willingness to learn. You'll feel more motivated to read books about investing, take a personal finance course, or even consult a financial advisor. Lastly, redefine your relationship with money. Instead of seeing it as a source of stress, view it as a tool to build the life you want. Celebrate small wins, whether it's paying off a credit card or saving your first $100. Gratitude for what you have, combined with a clear vision of where you're going, creates a healthy balance between mental wellness and financial success. Remember, taking care of your mental health and your finances isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Both areas require patience, consistency, and self-compassion. By addressing the connection between your mind and money, you can break out of negative cycles and create a life of abundance, peace, and financial security. Start small, stay committed, and know that every step forward counts.